Oh, hi there, and welcome to Minecraft. I'm here on the NH13 server, and as you can see from behind, we've made a bit of an adjustment, an improvement, one would say, to the base. Now, that's essentially what this episode is going to be about, because once again, I'm talking to you from the future. So, what I've got planned today, basically going to show you just what we've done to the base, some of the steps building up to it, and just an overall just good look around it for what we've got so far. It isn't finished yet, but it will be at some point, and this is just the next step. So that's what the main bulk of the episode is going to be, although there is a little bit of a setback, which I will talk to you about just after this short intro. Welcome back. Now, there's been a few developments since the end of the previous episode, and one of which is, as you can see, I have died numerous times. Now, you may or may not know about this server, but in this particular server there's a few data packs, and one of them basically has a mod in it which is called gravestones, or something like that. Basically what happens when you die, you get given coordinates of your death in the chat, and you go back to it, there's a gravestone there, you shift click on it and you get all your stuff back. Now, that didn't happen on one of the times I died, which was very unfortunate. I mean, it can't be helped, it's just one of those things, but it was very annoying because I did lose quite a lot of good stuff. Now, I lost my diamond picks, I got efficiency 5, mending, unbreaking 3 with, 1 silk touch and 1 fortune 3. Lost both of those. I lost my elytra with Mendy on it. I lost my bow, my sword, everything that I've worked so far to get. I lost. I lost all my spare diamonds, which happened to be in a shulker box in my inventory. So it's all gone. So that's rather annoying. But we move forward, and we'll just find a way to. Well, I'll have to get it back. I mean, I've already started. I've got this pickaxe now with efficiency 5, fortune 3. Just need to get silk touch. Sorry, no, just need to get unbreaking at 3 and mending on there, and then get a second one matching it, but without fortune and with silk, and then a few other things. Those are the two things I really want. It's a shame about the elytra, but we'll have to go to the end at some point and check it out. Secondly, now this is good stuff. As you can see here, there's a wall of ice. That is because Firesmith has come along and he's built the door for me. So we click this button and we can run in. It works really well. Just do it from this side. Bingo. Now I really like this. I think it looks great. It works great. It's absolutely perfect. Exactly what I was looking for. So thank you once again at Firesmith for that. You've done an excellent job. Just something to brighten my day up a little bit there. Also, very, very quickly, someone, not Fire I don't believe, someone has been in here and left me a little sign. Very nice of them. Welcome home, So Geeky Gamer. Weird, question mark, who wrote these signs? I don't know. Perhaps stick it in the comments and tell me if it was you. Anyway, so I did have lots of things planned today, one of which was kitting this place out, cutting out a lot more below, and basically work on this base quite a lot. But I'm going to need my tools back before I can do that, so I need to do a little bit of prep work. So I will catch up with you in a second. Even more good news, just checking the stock out of the shop, and we've actually made a sale. We've got 3 extra diamonds there. So I believe that was for Lou in his live stream, so thank you very much for Lou. I will make sure to keep this place stocked up for anyone here who wants to use it. I know there's some interest in both ice and quartz, so yeah, we'll have to keep those stocked up as soon as we can. Okay, so several hours later, and well, we've got the tools back at least. So we have, if you look here, we've got efficiency 5, fortune 3, unbreaking 3, and mending on one pick. Efficiency 5, unbreaking 3, mending, and silk touch on the other. Now I haven't gone as far as doing the others. I've found this bow which has got power 3 unbreaking, so that's cool. But I'm going to have to work on the other stuff, the armours and the swords, etc. But I'll do that later. As long as we've got the picks, we can get on with the actual episode. So, let's just have a quick look. So, hanging around here at the community area, and there's been a few updates since you last looked at it. We've already had, which I don't know if I've actually shown you or not, a couple of farms here. Oh, whoops. So this one is an automatic pumpkin farm, and this one's an automatic melon farm. These pistons activate every, I don't know, so many seconds, and then they'll just switch and obviously go on and then go off, go on, off, and etc. Basically, they all work, and all the equipment, all the items come out of here, get fed into a hop system, goes underground to an underwater sorting area, which is actually in there, which I'll show you in a second. But so they were there already. Mary and myself, mainly Mary, has been busy today working on this. So this is an automatic carrot farm and an automatic potato farm. And again, they are obviously, those villagers are going to do their own thing, and they're going to drop food as they pick it up. And obviously you can see this, we've got the hoppers going down, so they're basically going to, we basically use the same sorting system, the same water system to feed these into it. So that's that. And then also just made a quick automatic sugarcane farm as well, which again feeds into it. There's hoppers underground. If I just show you very quickly, then we'll move on. But if we just jump down here, you can see that the items, you can hear the tick, and the items get fed out there, and then they fly down, or swim down there, I guess, upper water elevator into the main trading area. And let's just try and get around there real quick, and I'll show you where they come out, or where they will come out, because some of them still aren't fully loaded up yet. But we now have these chests here, so we can see the big juicy melons, they go into that one. The pumpkin patch goes into that one. Snowman noses go into that one. Sugarcane will go into that one, and taters will go into that one. Well, we're just filling up the system at the moment. So as we speak, round the back here, we need 41 in that first item basically. So we've got 32 sugarcanes and 14 potatoes, so they will soon fill up and then start feeding into those chests, and then that'll be nice and easy. So next time we die and don't get everything back, it's going to be easy because we can get the stuff from there, we can go straight to Farmer Joe, trade all the stuff with him, and then go get our books over there and get things sorted. So that hopefully will save a lot of time in the future. It was worth spending some time doing it today. But I think it's now time to actually get on with the episode, so let's get back to the base. Okay, so we're now back at the base, and as you can see, I've added a new area to it. Basically we are around the side of the building, or the base. I basically dug out a section from the top here, and then started the bedroom. Literally it's just a bed. It will have a room go into it at some point. A little bit of a balcony out here with a nice view over at the island. If you're wondering, I have got well, you can't see it, but just over there, that is where I have my strip mine, and there's lots of goodies down there. So yeah, I've dug this all out. I've got some stone stairs coming down here, and I want to basically continue the trend of having different little nubbits of rooms coming off at different places. So I want to dig down, and I think I can't go much further that way, but I can go that way, and I can go down a lot. So I'm going to have a little go at that, and I think possibly give you a little montage while we're doing it. So hope you enjoy. well, I hope you like that little montage there. As you can see, obviously this is still not finished. Clearly it's a work in progress, but I hope you can get an idea of what we're planning to do with this today. Basically, I want to get lots of different sections. I don't want it to be one big flat open room. I want it to be a big whole expansive space, sort of like a cave-like thing. And I want... oh, sleep time. Oh, look at the sunset. Or the sunrise even. It's so beautiful. Anyway, got distracted. Yeah, I want it to be so that you come in and there's just different rooms in every direction, and there's bridges and pathways and staircases to each of them, just to sort of make it a bit more interesting. I've just got to figure out what I'm going to put in each one. But yeah, I kind of feel like this is going to go. I mean, obviously you saw as well how awkward it is when you remove the ice, because there's so much water hanging around behind it and in little sort of sections of the ice that you constantly placing blocks just to remove the water. But yeah, I think that's looking quite good. I'm going to try and do a little bit more at some point. One other thing though, while we're here, if we go out there, got some bad news, because I was building and got a little bit distracted, and unfortunately all 3 of the villagers have died. Every one of them. So we'll have to do something and get some back, but perhaps we'll have to think of a better space. The problem is, can't light this up, because if you put a torch anywhere near this ice, it melts. So the bad guys all spawn it here. So maybe I'm going to find somewhere for villagers to move inside. I don't know. We'll figure that out. But let's carry on. Okay, so I thought I'd finish the episode off by having a quick look around the modern district. So as I think you might remember from my first episode of the series, there's obviously community plot of land here. We're all going to split some work up and build our own individual buildings and make a joint project. Now that building over there I believe was built by Faloo. This one over here was built by Mary. We will have a good look at them probably next episode and go through them. But I basically want to come and well, reserve a plot of land. So I've gone for this plot here, which as you can see is that one over there with the ice, because obviously I'm going to have to put ice there. That's the only thing I can carry around, really. I've decided not to build a building, though. I've decided to go for a park. Now, there's nothing stopping me doing more than one plot here, but certainly the first plot, I think, is going to be this one and will be a park. And we'll just try and transform this from this drab grey into a nice green, a sort of luscious area. It's going to have flowers and trees and sort of maybe a little water feature or something. Who knows? We'll have to play around with it, but I think we can do that next episode. And as I say, whilst we do that, we'll have a look at the others as well, and we'll see what's going on. But, unfortunately, that's all we've got time for today. So if you did enjoy the episode, please give it a big like and a thumbs up on the video. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel. And obviously tell your friends about it too, because if you like it, there's a good chance they will too. Because, I mean, let's be honest, everyone's going to love Minecraft. So, as always, I've been So Geeky Gamer, you've been awesome, and thanks for watching. Goodbye.